So today we're going to be doing a rebuild where I can only use players from the last place team in each division. So I can only use players from the Red Sox, Tigers, Rangers, the Diamondbacks, the Pirates, or the Nationals. Those are the last place teams. Those are I can only use players from those teams. I'm going to be doing a fantasy draft. We're going to try to win a World Series with said team. So I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, get in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to do a fantasy draft. It was already on. Ignore budgets. And that's it. Boom. What do we got here? 21st pick. Okay. So you're probably thinking, well, it was already on. You've already backed out. Yes. And I actually had a better pick in the last time that I did this. And the issue was I forgot to turn on ignore budgets because I like the CPU to just be able to pick whoever they want rather than having to worry about a budget. So boom, we should be good now. And 21st pick. Who could we get? Joey Gallo's available. Okay. Last place teams. Yikes. I don't even. David Peralta. Ew. Is Chris Sale. Yes, that's a Cy Young contender right out of the gates, and we might as well take him with our first pick. So there's that. Where do we go from here, though? This is gonna be the tough one because I don't really know. Do we just go crazy with pitching and go like Strasburg? Bullpen's probably gonna be a tough spot too. All right, so let me take a look. Let me see what we can find and go from there, because otherwise I'm going to be sitting here for like 20 minutes while you guys just stare at me and I just sit here quietly, and it's going to be awkward. So let me see who I can find. All right, so this is a no-brainer now that I looked at it. JD Martinez. Xander Bogaerts is available, and I would take him, but I feel like I get Xander Bogaerts in quite a few fantasy drafts, so I'm going to pass on Xander Bogaerts this time. I know, you're probably thinking you're just going to pick all the Red Sox players. No, I'm going to start switching it up. I'm going to see what else I can find. It is tough, especially since we're using last place teams. So who else is available here? I probably should have taken Ketel Marte if he was available when I picked in the first round. He wasn't, so it doesn't really matter anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to search, do my just dues and some detective work, see who's the best available option. I'll let you guys know in a sec. Is Lance Lynn. Like, I'm not even gonna hesitate. Yeah, it's Lance Lynn. So we're gonna go a Ranger. Boom, there we go. So those are our first 3 picks. 2 pitchers, not necessarily what I wanted to go with, but I think that is what we're gonna do. I do want to get some good bats. The issue is who? I don't even see any, man. Gerard Dyson, that's not what you want. That's not. Starling Marte's on the Marlins now, so that doesn't count. Athletics rate. Oh, jeez. This is. This is not good. Not good at all. Where do we go? I'm gonna keep looking. David Peralta is not bad, but I gotta find somebody. Okay, I'm gonna take Brian Reynolds, another outfielder. I really need to find some infielders, but for now I'm trying to just find good players for franchise. I feel like the pitching staff's going pretty well. I mean, it's pretty strong so far. I mean, I definitely could improve it a little bit more, and then we probably should get a closer while we can. But I'm trying to think of like who's on these bad teams that I would want to be my closer. Yeah, nobody. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's find some more hitters. All right, I'm gonna take Jonathan Scope, 5th round. Not necessarily who I wanted to go with, but one of the better players available. And we're gonna keep looking through this. Man, shortstop, that is a good question. Who are we gonna go with at shortstop? The only one I see is Nico Goodrum. I don't want Nico Goodrum. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't want Nico Goodrum. Was Nick Ahmed there? I don't really want Nick Ahmed, but he'll have some trade value. So let's pick Nick Ahmed. Ooh, probably should get another pitcher. So let's go and get a pitcher this round. See what we can find. Let me see what we can do here. Okay, Gerard Dyson, I was wrong. He got traded to the White Sox. But I think I'm gonna go with a third baseman, and I think it's gonna be Colin Moran. I looked at Eduardo Escobar, and I don't think that's the right move. I'm gonna go Colin Moran. Or do I want? I'm gonna go Colin Moran. Yeah, I said I wanted a pitcher. I'm not finding any that I want. Oh, this is tough. The pitcher that I did look at though was down here, and that's why I was like, do I really want Mad Bum? Mad Bum's probably gonna let me down, and these guys are pretty low rated, so I'm gonna hold off on them. We definitely do need some bullpen help. I'm gonna go Sean Doolittle, who had a rough season this year, part of the Nationals, of course, and let's keep going. Probably should start to bulk up the bullpen a little bit more. Keone Keller wouldn't have been a bad option to get. Brandon Workman did get traded at the deadline, so we can't go with him. Could go Matt Barnes. That's not a bad. It's not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Will Harris. I'll take a shot on Will Harris. Okay, so not bad pickups for the bullpen so far, but we definitely need, to boost this team up. Who else? Man, who's a catcher I could use? Whoa. Jacob Stallings? Is that really who I'm gonna have to go with? Jacob Stallings? Really? I mean, there's probably someone that I passed and I wasn't even it's not even clicking in my mind. Hey, they played for Yan Gomes. I don't want Yan Gomes. Come on, give me somebody. Oof. I might have to go with Jacob Stallings. That's how bad it is. I might have to go Jacob Stallings. Oh boy. All right. Well, later we'll talk about that in a sec. So, Jake Cronenworth. I wish. Who else could we go with here? I mean, Eduardo Escobar is still available. Could be someone that we trade. I might take him. Yeah, let's just take him just as a trade piece. Definitely need to start doing some pitching. Start focusing on that. But I think from here, it's been long enough. Let's just let me handle this stuff behind the scenes, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Alrighty, I got the squad. I'm not gonna worry about any of the minor leaguers. I'm only focused on the MLB roster. So for starting pitchers, Chris Sale, obviously. I showed you Lance Lynn as well. We were able to pick up Merrill Kelly, Matthew Boyd, and the new Diamondback Caleb Smith. So not a bad starting rotation. I might make a trade or two, but we'll have to wait and see. The bullpen, pretty solid actually for franchise. Real life, it's up for debate. But Will Harris, Sean Doolittle, Marcus Walden, Colin McHugh, Edgar Santana, and Ryan Brazier. I'm pretty sure they all play for the Red Sox, the Nationals, and the Pirates. I feel like that's my whole bullpen. And then we got a Red Sox in Matt Barnes, Red Sox and Matt Barnes. That's how you would say it. My two catchers, I got stuck with Yan Gomes and Kurt Suzuki. Definitely making a trade for a catcher, but thinking about it, who else could I get catcher wise? Christian Vasquez? That's really about it. Carson Kelly maybe from the Diamondbacks. We'll have to wait and see, but catcher wise, maybe Kurt Suzuki is the best option. We got Christian Walker and Derek Dietrich for first base. They're okay, nothing too crazy. Second base, Jonathan Scope. We could go Justin Pedroia if we really wanted to as well, but we probably won't. Eduardo Escobar and Colin Moran at third. Shortstop, we got Nick Ahmed and Elvis Andrews. JD Martinez, Brian Reynolds, and Willie Calhoun for left field. And then no center fielders, but in right field, we've got Adam Eaton and Gregory Polanco. I definitely want to make some trades. We have plenty of players to make the trade happen. And let's see what we can find. If we can find a better catcher, then I'll do it. But I think we might stick with who we got, unfortunately. All right, so I was looking around, and the one player I was like, wow, this would really make our team better is Juan Soto. The issue is I would have to get rid of our two best players in Chris Sale, or two of our better players in Chris Sale and JD Martinez to make this happen. And then from there, who do I get that would help us out going forward? You know, like, because I definitely need someone to kind of fill that pitching void. And unfortunately, there aren't any players here that fit our stipulations, you know? So do we do it to get Juan Soto, even though JD Martinez and Chris Sale are like upper echelon top players? Oh, this is tough. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's Juan Soto. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. So now we gotta find a new starter. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Maybe trade Austin Voth. And then we have that extra shortstop in Ahmed. Who is someone that we could get? Maybe someone from the Nationals. So like a Strasburg, a Corbin. Okay. Not possible. I'll figure something out. We got to get a new pitcher, though. All right, so I'm going to go for Jameson Taillon, for Eduardo Escobar, Nick Ahmed, and Austin Voth. Austin Voth wasn't on the Major League roster, but he's part of the Nationals, so that's why I included him in this trade. So now we're actually a player down, I believe. We're 2 players down. So I need to figure that out, but the pitching staff should be good. We got Taillon there. Everything else is good there. We just need to figure out the lineup, which Soto would go here. And yeah, let's just go sign players from free agency. There's definitely going to be players available in free agency, and we should be fine. I feel like the big addition, though, of Juan Soto is kind of big. It's kind of big. So let me see who I could sign. There might not be anybody, so there might just be... Uh-oh. We might be in trouble if there's nobody here. Doesn't look like it, so I might actually have to make some trades, which... uh-oh. We may have backed ourselves into a little bit of a corner here. Alrighty, last trade, Pedroia for Willie Castro of the Tigers. I know, it's exhilarating. So we'll call up Willie Castro, and this is gonna be the team. It looks pretty decent. I'm gonna swap these two, but you know what? This is actually, call me crazy, but this is a playoff team. This is a playoff team. I know. You're calling me crazy. You're like, nah, it's definitely not. You're a liar. I might be a liar, but I have faith in the squad. I definitely do. It may not be the flashiest of teams. And remember, these are all players on last place teams. But yeah, this is a team that's getting us to the postseason with Taillon, Lynn. I might swap those two, actually. Yeah, the pitching staff's a little bit of a question mark. The starters. But I have faith in the bullpen. It may not be the highest rated, but I know they're going to do well. And then we got Soto, Scope, Adam Eaton. Trust me, he's going to hit 30 home runs. I'm calling it right now. It's going to happen. And then when you look at the rest, oh yeah, this is looking pretty good. Who else could I get in the squad that would be good to get into? Maybe Derek Dietrich, but I mean, when you look at the rest of the team, I have faith in it. So this is going to be our lineup, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's kind of sneaking out right here, but we won the division. Pretty happy with that. 85-77, taking on the Marlins. Okay. So as we take a look, you guys can see, actually you can't see, but we're ranked 9th. Pretty good. ERA for the team, 387 is pretty solid. 271 average as a team. And let's see what we got for the rest of the league. Pretty competitive in the Central. Okay. The Red Sox are pretty good. All right. Okay. Let's go take a look at the rest of the teams, kind of get an idea of what we're working with, and some interest. Oh wow, the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks got a pretty solid team. Who else? The Red Sox. The Red Sox were really good, so we definitely need to look at them, see who they have. But Cronenworth, okay. JD Martinez, obviously we traded him away. Only 26 home runs for him though, so okay. So maybe we made the right move. The Yankees have an okay squad. The Rays. You've got the Blue Jays, the White Sox. Okay. So some interesting teams around the league for sure. The Royals didn't look that great. Neither do the Twins. But the Marlins were a team that we're going to be taking on. So I definitely want to see their squad because I want to see what they're rocking with. Trout on the Braves. Okay. So the Marlins. Wow. Okay. Newman, Devers, Yelich, Muncy, Torres. Talk about a squad. Okay. That's probably like the worst team we could have come up against. Looking at the rest of the league, like the National League. Yeah, that's definitely the worst team that we could have come up against. Why? Why did that have to happen? So let's take a look, see how the rest of the league played out. You guys can see the league leaders here. And Paul Goldschmidt looked like he had quite the season. Byron Buxton's up there for some at-bats. Teoscar Hernandez, okay, had a pretty good year for him. Same with Yelich. You got Mike Trout with triples along with Cesar Hernandez. Eloy Jimenez with 51 home runs. You got Jordan with 49. I don't see anybody for us, which is disappointing. RBIs, Juan Soto is there. That's it. So that's disappointing to see as well. But let's take a look at the team. Let's see how it all played out. Marcus Walden was very good in this long relief role. Love to see it. You got Colin McHugh had a pretty good season as well. Edgar Santana did struggle a bit. Ryan Brazier was very good. The whip's high, but you know what? Got the job done. Matt Barnes, Will Harris, and then Sean Doolittle, lights out. Only 2 blown saves throughout this season. Love it. Now, this is where I'm a little worried. What happened here? Ooh, Lance Lynn. Oh, boy. Oh, man. It is not looking great. Merrill Kelly was good. Matthew Boyd, not too bad. And then Caleb Smith struggled a bit too. So the starting rotation put us in a bad spot. But it looked like the bullpen definitely kept us in games. And I'm hoping the offense really carried the squad. So looking at it so far, not great on the bench. But we'll take a look at our starting lineup. Elvis Andrus is just like, that's all he does is hit singles. Like if you look at his career, that's really all he does. That's just what he does. It's crazy. Adam Eaton, only 14 home runs, but 309 average with an 897 OPS. Jonathan Scope hit almost 30 home runs. You know, Juan Soto, only 30 home runs, but 111 RBIs. Still a really solid season. We didn't look at awards. I got to look at awards after this. We got to remember to look at that. Colin Moran was okay. Christian Walker had a pretty good year. Like, pretty solid. That's a pretty solid season for sure. Brian Reynolds had a good season. Kurt Suzuki, And then Willie Calhoun as well was very solid. I'm actually going to change the lineup a little bit. Just to kind of, reflect what I saw from that season. And then we'll take a look at awards, see what we have here. Mike Trout MVP, Yelich, and then Jose Abreu with 43 home runs. Wow. You got Eloy, Paul Goldschmidt, and Chris Sale. That's what I was worried about. Keeping Chris Sale probably was the smarter move. But I feel like if you're going to have a last place team and you have an MVP candidate in Juan Soto, you got to get him, right? You got to get him. So Sean Doolittle won the reliever of the year. And then, okay, you know what? Yeah, in the end, we probably made the wrong move, but I'm happy making that move knowing that we've got Juan Soto on the squad. So here we go. We're taking on the stacked Marlins. This is going to be a tough matchup for us indeed, but we get by them. That's a good start. Now we're taking on the Padres. I don't remember the Padres lineup too much. I guess we could take a quick peek at it. Altuve, Judge, Sano, Bodie. Okay, so I mean it's an okay squad. Definitely an okay squad. They've got Chris Paddock, fitting. We're gonna lose the first game. Randy Dobnik versus Tyone. We lose the second. Oh no. The third we win. We take a loss here, so we are gonna hop into this one. We're gonna quick manage it. Hopefully we can get a dub. Hopefully we keep this season alive. And I'm gonna go Lance Lynn against their squad. So here we go. Can we do something to start it off in the right manner? Double play, not what you like to see. And Chris Paddock's dealing. You know, unfortunately for us, we had to face Chris Paddock again. Lance Lynn's doing well though, so that's good to see. We're having somewhat of a pitcher's duel, and we're just getting little singles, and we're not really able to do much with it, unfortunately. And a run scores because of Altuve, and we're down 1-0. Okay, we're threatening here though. Juan Soto loads the bases for Moran, and he hits into a fielder's choice. So even though we're getting base runners, we're not doing anything with it, which is pretty disappointing. Willie Calhoun, nothing. Eaton, a single. Reynolds, a single. Scope, come on. This is where I need Scope to do something. Flies out. Juan Soto. I traded for this. Like, this is what I need you to do. Fielder's choice. Yeah, you got to be kidding me, man. All right, we're going to take him out. We're going to go to the lefty Doolittle. And a run scores. Really? All right. Will Smith. All right. So, Colin Moran singles. Do we have a pinch runner with some speed? Willie Castro. Perfect. This is exactly what I needed you for. You fly out, though. Christian Walker, Elvis Andrews, and Kurt Suzuki. So we get eliminated, unfortunately, which it sucks. Like, I thought we had the squad to do it. It's going to be the Padres versus the Indians in the World Series, and the Padres are going to beat the Indians. Dang, that sucks. But that's how it's going to end. We actually came up with a pretty good squad, considering we used a lot of last place teams. And I mean, when you look at the teams, the Red Sox are an okay team. I feel like they underperformed a little bit this year. The Nationals, but the rest of the teams, the Rangers, the Tigers, the Pirates, I mean, they're not that great a team. So I feel like we put together a pretty good roster based on what we had. I had to look down at my cheat sheet that has my last place teams written on it. So, I mean, it was a good team. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button down below. I hope you're back for the return. I know it's been a couple weeks since the last video. I'm back on the grind, and I'm looking forward to bringing out videos to you guys. That's about it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm leaving you with 2 videos on screen now. Go and check them out if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.